Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk, and the loot box discussion does continue, and Rocket League is kind of at the forefront of that. We've actually had a few games change their formats of this, and especially with the UK government going after NBA 2K20, games like CSGO as well. Unfortunately enough, alongside that, we also have Josh Hawley, the US Senate, going after loot boxes. I say unfortunately, I mean like unfortunately is the fact that a lot of these games will change drastically, although they could change for the better. Rocket League, maybe that's why I'm saying unfortunately about, because this update will kill trading most entirely, and I know a lot of fans out there and viewers and players of this game, well, they're pretty upset by that. I would say rightfully so. This comes as a bit of a surprise, but with Rocket League now being ran by Fortnite, they are now turning the marketplace into Fortnite. Should we be that surprised? Maybe not so much, but it still is a huge change. Latest updates, guys, as earlier today by Psyonix themselves, in a statement that does state as well, yeah, we already knew that loot crates were not going to be a thing sometime in 2019. Before that, though, don't worry, we got one more crate. That's going to be the Vindicator, but also on top of that, trading, it's going to be forever changed and likely forever gone. As blueprints are now here, guys, a game update in December, as they do state, will introduce a new system called blueprints. After you play a match of Rocket League, you'll have the chance to obtain a blueprint, a new type of drop that will replace crates entirely. When you receive a blueprint, it will show you exactly the item you can create from it for a set price. Now keep that in mind. We'll come back to the price later. Once they're in your inventory, blueprints will allow you to pay to create the item it offers and receive it immediately, or you can actually leave it in your inventory and choose to create the item later on. Even more shocking for a lot of users out there is the new rotating item shop, which, by the way, will be using credits, a brand new currency brought to the game, and will be completely replacing keys. Anything purchased from the item shop, by the way, will actually be tied to your account and thus no longer tradable. Yes, trading is now pretty much seemingly officially gone, guys. Keys will also be gone with that. We will have esports tokens alongside credits to actually buy things with. And so, wow, this is literally becoming the Fortnite item shop inside of Rocket League. They will have one last crate, but with that, guys, everything now in the game will no longer actually be tradable. It'll be tied to your account permanently, just like that of Fortnite. When you have all of your cool skins, yeah, you can try and sell your account for real-world trading and probably be banned for doing so, and that now enters Rocket League via Epic Games. Upon login, all of your remaining keys will be converted into those said credits to buy things with. Yes, the titanium white Dominus will be here, but at what cost, guys? At what cost will it actually be entering the game? Everything. It costs us everything. This Thursday, the last crate, Vindicator crate, will now be out as well alongside that. And this is insane to think about. We've talked about the progression of these loot boxes in several games out there. The list goes on and on of games that actually have these loot crate, loot boxes, whatever you do want to call them, and it seems like Fortnite is now on the precedent. They are the first of many probably to make some of these changes, and it really does worry me. Outside of Rocket League, for the general gaming base out there, it does worry me a bit. Now, this could be a move in the right direction to try and avoid gambling. When it comes, though, to marketplaces, giant marketplaces, and giant trading scenes out there, the likes of PUBG, maybe Rust, especially games like CSGO, what happens to that? And for all of you traders out there, for all of you Rocket League traders or item holders, I do feel bad for you, because the fun of the game for a lot of people out there is the economy, is the trading scene, is the market, the ability to actually trade between accounts and maybe make your way from something to something else that you wanted. It's a great drive and a great actual puller to the game itself. If this happened to a game like CSGO, I would be devastated, and so that's why I do feel bad for the trading scene. I really do. Could this be a great move for the game, though? It potentially really could be. And very lastly, when it comes to these blueprints, the biggest part of the update after this last crate, blueprints will be the thing, the way you actually earn your new items. You will, though, have to pay a price based on the actual rarity of that blueprint. There needs to be more clarification, and obviously there will be in the future, about what that cost will be, because obviously if it's too much, you know, you leave all these blueprints lying around, you got to get lucky with which ones you get if you want to pay the price for it, because will the price be worth it without the marketplace and trading scene? That's the giant open-ended question that not really knowing the answer to right now. We'll see how the scene is greatly affected. All I'm saying, I know there's plenty of people on both sides here. People outside of trading are like, you know what? This is pretty cool. People inside trading, they probably feel pretty fricked over. Understandably so. I wish there would have been more of a timeliness about this. Obviously, they've already said they were taking away crates, so traders had somewhat of a warning to sell their stuff if they really could by then. It's going to greatly disrupt the economy of the game itself, and we should not be totally surprised that Epic Games, once they took over Psyonix, they are making these changes seemingly to avoid further conflict in the future, with governments now pressing back. Belgium, Netherlands, UK, US is soon to come as well to make these changes. It seems that Epic Games is now ahead of the curve, and so maybe later down the line, Rocket League fans will be grateful for this, but for now, there's a lot of turmoil around it. As always, my name is Jake, breaking down esports, gaming, and loot box news, it seems, every single day here. I'll be back here sometime soon with all of you guys. We got 2 more uploads today at the very least, one being an esports podcast for all of you, the 20th episode, by the way. On top of that, talking about an Overwatch streamer who has now been indefinitely banned for self-harm via a keyboard. If you want to see that, stop back by later. As always, hope you guys all enjoy. I'll see you sometime soon. Bye!